And hello again, YouTube. It is early Tuesday morning, 2:10 a.m. Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. So the truck that was blocking traffic has left. Truck that was blocking traffic has left. Security was very aware of the situation. I didn't get the whole story. Like when I walked in, security was actually coming to check on it. It's one of the new guys. I'm not sure his name. He's kind of intimidating though. I'll say that, which is a pretty good quality in a security guy in a bar in the hood. So anyway, dang, it is hot and stuffy in this car. I didn't get to sing a song. That's the bad news. I got a drink. That's okay, I guess. I mean, on the bright side, I'm driving home completely sober, so there's that. But yeah. Actually, the coolest thing about my random showing up at Bullock's tonight was it's Mario's birthday. And Christ, I've known Mario for like a decade, maybe more. Not that we're like close friends or anything, but I mean, we're just acquaintances and have always had really good rapport. And when I first started at Bullock's, which feels like it's been about a year and a half ago now, when I first started there, I did get a little pushback from the crowd. As I've said many times, it is a very, very black crowd. And I did get some pushback of, why the fuck is there an old white guy playing our music? And I can probably credit Mario more than anybody else in that bar for taking that crowd and getting them to push that out of their minds and go, no. That's, if you don't know, you don't know. That's Dan. That guy's gonna bring more funk and soul than anybody's ever bought to this bar. Like, just let him do his thing. That guy's cool. For years, Mario was a regular of mine over at the break room. I met him when he used to hang out in the break room. It was kind of wild that he moved to this side of town, and like suddenly I'm here and he's hanging out here, which I've actually seen him here before. But anyway, yeah, Mario definitely had my back from day one. It was just ecstatic to see that they had hired me here. So anyway, it was his birthday. Of course, it was the end of his birthday party, so I wasn't able to have much in the way of intelligent conversation with him. But it was all good. I actually got to wish him a happy birthday on his birthday, and that's a good thing. I saw Jazzy. She was kind of in her own space. Whatever. It was a point where I was really, really attracted to her, and I was thinking maybe something might happen there. But I think Priscilla and I are trying to work things out. Although it's I locked her out again, so but push that a few steps backwards. But I mean, I don't know. We had a bit of a conversation / argument / conversation. Not too long after I got in the bar, she called. So, didn't you see my text message? Saw the text message showing a fucking picture of your bathroom all beautiful. And I'm like, kind of was hoping you to put cleaning my kitchen ahead of beautifying your bathroom. Since I was asking you to clean that before I had a bathroom. Anyway, in her typical fashion, she had responded to my text with text messages and picture messages, and then called me before I had any kind of reasonable opportunity to see them. I mean, keep in mind, more often than not, I have my phones in silent mode, so until I look at my phones and see incoming messages, I don't see them. Sometimes if it's in my pocket, I hear it vibrating when somebody's calling, and I did. And actually, I don't think it was in silent mode. I think the ringer, when she, when text messages came in, I didn't hear those, But yeah, her calling was enough. I heard the ringer over the sound of me and the bartender Bree trying to discuss what my tab was for one drink. Anyway, and everything seems to be fine with Bree. Like the stuff I was stressed out about a week ago, like week and a half ago, like she seems to have completely moved on from it and forgot about it. Of course, I'm sure the fact that last week was an epically great show had a lot to do with that. And maybe, just maybe, I don't know, just theorizing here, maybe Sean told her like how much that whole situation the week before had stressed me out and how much I almost walked out and quit back in my shed. And maybe some of the motherfuckers passing on the right while speeding in Phoenix. God damn. Like I'm doing like 62 and a 55. Oh wow, no, it's a 65 through here. I just saw the speed limit saying 60. Wow. It is 65 through here. That is insane. There are so many accidents on this side of the 10. Not that the freeway isn't wide enough to support 65. Yeah, there it is, 65 again. I'm going 62, so I'm actually under the limit. That doesn't make passing on the right appropriate. And that guy was definitely going faster than 65. But I'm bewildered that this is 65. I'd always assumed this is 55 through here. Just because the like last several miles on the south end as you're approaching, actually all the way to the split, I think the last several miles on the south end of the 17 are 55, and I'm pretty sure the last few miles on the 51, like from the Biltmore on south, I'm pretty sure those are 55 as well. Got a photo radar ticket down there one time. I was going to fight it, probably could have won it, and then I missed a court date for no good reason and decided, you know what, I'm just paying this one. But that's another story for another time. And I'm starting to question the 202. Now I'm starting to question the 202 heading into Central Phoenix. I always assume that slowed down to probably 55 around like near where I live, but for inexplicable reasons, the 10 going through the tunnel and just across the area just north of downtown Phoenix is 65. That makes no sense to me. I mean, for me, it should be 55 if for no reason. Then there's so many exits and on-ramps coming in on both sides. Like there's exits to the left, exits to the right, and then you've got two major freeway interchanges on each side. You get the I-17 stack on the west, and then the mini stack on the east, where you've got the 51 and the 202. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a well-engineered freeway, because it is. It's a very well-engineered freeway, but the reality is that it has an insane amount of traffic, especially in the daytime, and a lot of people trying to read signs and change lanes. So I think slowing down to 55 is pretty fucking reasonable. But no, it's 65, which is telling people in Phoenix to drive 80. Anyway, at least they didn't cut me off or anything. I don't know. I just get bothered by people that think that the right lane is a passing lane, because the left lane is a passing lane. Always. In fact, it kind of reminds me of some really good stickers I saw on the back of a semi truck that had there's a sign on the left side with an arrow, and it said passing side, and on the right side with an arrow, and it said suicide. And yeah, basically, that trucker's gonna. I mean, I'm having a hard time seeing people on the right because I'm missing my right mirror. Like, I'm legal by Arizona. Is my car safe? It's debatable. Hang on, I'm here. I gotta sort this out.
Hello, not gonna Whataburger. How can I help you?
For starters, I definitely want to get a large banana pudding shake, because holy shit, those are good, and when they're gone, I'm gonna cry.
Alright, large banana pudding shake.
And oh my god, the breakfast burger is back.
Breakfast burger, just a sandwich of the meal.
Just the sandwich.
Alright, anything else, Sam?
That's like my favorite sandwich you guys have ever had. I just looked up and saw that. Girlfriend asked for a salad, and I'm not familiar with the salad menu. I'm trying to find it on the board.
We got the apple cranberry, the Cobb salad.
I'm still not seeing it. Where is that on the board? Oh, there it is. Hang on, I'm gonna have to get out my car. It's like past where I parked. Actually, can I get the apple and cranberry chicken salad?
Sure, apple cranberry grilled chicken salad for the
Yeah.
dressing.
That'll be it for me.
Do you want dressing?
Yeah, what are my options for that?
Thousand Island, ranch, balsamic, jalapeno ranch, honey mustard.
Sorry, could you run that by me again? I didn't hear blue cheese.
We don't have a blue cheese dressing.
That's probably why I didn't hear that. What do you have?
Thousand Island, ranch, balsamic, jalapeno ranch, honey mustard.
I'm thinking balsamic.
All right. Anything else?
That's like in a packet, not on the salad, right?
Yeah. It's in a
Okay,
pack.
cool, we good. Because I don't know if she's gonna want that, but I think she got blue cheese in the fridge anyway. So
Yeah, we don't have a blue cheese type dressing.
that's a bummer.
Anything else? Yeah.
No, that should be it for me.
It'll be 2038.
Thank you. Fast food is expensive. That's all good. So, yeah, I did have quite the conversation with Priscilla. She sent pictures of the mess that is everything of her, the mess that is the central part of her apartment that is not the bathroom, and it is a little on the horrific side. I'm still kind of miffed that she's working on beautifying her bathroom and put that above and getting her crap out of my kitchen. But anyway. Thank you. Speaking of cleaning, I need to clean out the inside of my car. It's getting ridiculous. So yeah, she sent me a sorry, I got all sidetracked talking about Phoenix drivers and infrastructure, because that's always on my mind, especially when some asshole passes me on the right. And as for my car being safe, I'm missing my right side mirror. Like it's not there. I'm still completely legal by Arizona laws. I don't think I'm legal in California right now, but I'm legal by Arizona. Arizona, as long as you've got that mirror and that mirror, I'm reasonably sure in Arizona you're good. It doesn't mean I don't want to replace my right side mirror. I really do, but that's not an easy part to find for a Saturn Ion, and I should really work on that, actually. I've been paying my PayPal credit way down. I mean, I don't have it paid off, but I've definitely shrunk my balance down quite a bit. And yeah, I have more than enough available credit to go get that on eBay. Although I do think I want to check rockauto.com first. I think they take PayPal anyway. And by the way, rockauto.com, not a sponsor, but definitely a website I recommend. They've got an amazing selection of new old stock parts, and also like legit used parts like you would buy at another auto parts store. I think, and I don't know a whole lot about them, but I think their deal is they try to buy things that are kind of discontinued and closeouts and just whatever they can get at rock bottom prices, and then they sell it. It's a very browsable site. Like, you put in the make and the model and you know, and the specifics of your car. Like, you know, if like you've got a make and a model, and then there's two versions of it with like different size engines, it lasts the size of your engine or whatever it is, to the same thing they ask you at AutoZone, you know, to clarify exactly which model of your car you have, and then and they don't have every part. I remember I went there trying to find the hubcaps for this car, because I'm still rocking, you know, just plain black rims with no hubcaps, because I just think cheap aftermarket. I'd rather have plain black rims with no hubcaps than cheap aftermarket hubcaps. And I really do want to get I really want to get the stock hubcaps for this. I think they look really decent. I'd rather get the stock than spending money on fancy rims for this car. Give me a break. And RockAuto.com had one. They had one hubcap for this car. It's like, no, I need 4. Like, I was not going to buy one and hope that someday I found the other 3. They had one. And I should go back. Maybe they scored more or whatever. But, yeah, when I buy the hubcaps of this car, I'm buying all 4. Or I'm not fucking with it. I'll just keep rocking the plain black rims. Yeah, I have not hit Rock Auto to see if they have the rearview mirror. I should definitely compare that before I just splurge on something on eBay. I did find one on eBay that I put into my I forget what you call it, your wish list or hot list or whatever. Like, save this auction, save this item. Which actually, since I started using that feature of eBay a couple years ago, it's been a really interesting insight into how long some eBay sellers sit on some merchandise. Because I have things on my like saved items in eBay that have literally been sitting on eBay for like 3 and 4 years unsold, and the people have still not really backed off on the price on those items. So it's just like, wow, really? Mostly karaoke, like random karaoke media. Some of those I should maybe put up some just intense lowball best offers and see if they take them, and if they don't, be like, dude, this has been in your inventory. This has been on my watch list for over 3 years. Like, nobody else wants it. Why would you not sell it to me for $20? Anyway, I do want those Pioneer laser discs, but I see like nobody else really wants them, and damned if I want to pay what that guy is asking for them, and he has hardly backed off on the price in like over 3 years. Anyway, yeah, I should really replace that mirror, because I have had a couple of close calls of me merging lanes on the right and some asshole trying to pass me on the right or hovering me in my blind spot. And granted, I could have turned my head. I could have, and I probably kind of half turned my head. Did my routine of looking in the center rearview mirror and not seeing anybody, and then kind of glancing to the right and not seeing anybody, and then I start going over and there's some asshole passing me on the right, which is why you're never supposed to pass anybody on the right. Most every car has some blind spots to the right. Reverse that if you're in the UK. Anyway, so yeah, before I got sidetracked talking about that, I was talking about the deal with Priscilla. So she called me and she's like, oh, I can't believe you locked me out again. I'm like, woke up at 1 a.m. I texted you didn't text back. She's like, oh, I fell asleep in the living room sorting stuff. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, I get it. But like, you fell asleep, you woke up well after 1 a.m., like, wouldn't it make a whole lot more sense to text me and wait until you get a text response from me that I'm home and that my place is unlocked before you just go up there and expect it's fucking unlocked? It's not your place. And I am kind of bothered that in spite of the mess she showed, like, and her thing, oh, I'm doing this all by myself. Oh, well, a guy that loved you so much that he got you a bass guitar doesn't love you enough to help you move. Maybe you should have put out. Anyway, yeah, like apparently none of these friends that she regularly stayed the night with, when she would just disappear and leave me hanging, care about her enough to help her move whatsoever.
We're waiting on grilled chicken, okay? So it's just coming up fresh.
I'm sorry, what?
We're waiting on the grilled chicken for your salad, okay? Just
Oh, the
coming up
grilled
fresh.
chicken?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
thank you.
grilled chicken. Thank you.
She said waiting on the grocery list. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, it takes a while to grill chicken. That's all right. Surprised she didn't ask me to pull forward. Anyway, so yeah, it is kind of amusing that none of the of all these friends that she had that she's welcome to stay the night with and would stay the night with so frequently when she was, basically disappearing on me and still kind of trying to put on a front as being my girlfriend, but like staying the night with other people. It's interesting that absolutely none of those people are care enough about her to help her move. I'd actually be willing to help her to a point, but she hasn't asked me. And when I asked her where her place was, she didn't want to tell me where it was. So, yeah. When she gets around to asking me, we'll see where that goes. But in the meantime, she hasn't asked. All right, here comes my food. Thank you. So glad the Whataburger breakfast burger is back. That is such a delicious burger. I didn't notice what the price is of it now. I'm sure it's gone up since the last time they brought it back to the menu because, food prices are skyrocketing like everywhere right now. But yeah, I should have turned left coming out of there. This is one of those places where it's like, is it quicker for me to just go down McDowell or is it quicker for me to bounce back to the freeway? I do believe it's quicker to bounce back to the freeway. And actually, this route I'm taking back to the freeway probably makes sense. I haven't done this one in a while. I hope I'm not coming up on a no left turn at 7th Street. I probably am. When I was a cab driver, I was on top of all these things, but now that I kind of drive the places I drive, I'm not as familiar. And yeah, as I thought there might be, there's no left, which is actually completely appropriate. Like this is, at most times, this would be a very unsafe place for a left turn. At 2:32 in the morning, though, I could have easily made a safe left turn here. I don't disagree with the city of Phoenix, like putting in the little island there and making it, right turn only here. That makes sense. But hey, there's absolutely no reason I can't make a U-turn right here. That's completely legal. Thank you, city of Phoenix, for not having a median in my way. And it looks like that there was a median. Yeah, had I gone down the next block to try to get on southbound 7th Street, there definitely was a median in my way. So I definitely did the best option. And actually, like, the cab driver voice in my head is finally, like, coming back from the dead. It told me that I needed to, it's just, this cab driver voice in my head, its narrative in my head was telling me that I needed to go forward to 12th Street, turn right on 12th Street, turn right on Portland, go around the block, turn right on 7th Street, turn right onto I-10. I knew that. The narration just came in late. But, which of course would have been way out of the way compared to what I just did. But that cab driver route, the cab driver voice in my head throws out every now and then, would have actually made that happen. Would have made what I'm doing right now happen like way faster in heavy traffic. At 2:33 in the morning. No, what I did was definitely the best maneuver. But yeah, the 12th Street, turn right at the stop sign when you cross the freeway, take it to the end, it has to turn left, and then you turn right, and then turn right again, and then exit to the right to get on the freeway is definitely the fastest way to get on it when there's heavy traffic, because there's no way in hell I would have been able to make that U-turn in the daytime. And doing the left on I-10 is also kind of a challenge in the daytime. So, anyway, I definitely bought some time with, why is it taking you so long to get back to your place? Yeah, the last time I locked Priscilla out was when she said she went to Burger King, she said she went to Whataburger to get me food, which she actually did. Like, I got home and she had like a bacon double burger, which was fucking delicious for me. probably also as expensive as the salad I got from her, if not more. But yeah, it was definitely at least an hour and a half lag time between when I woke up and when she called me saying she was at my door and are you gonna let me in? She insisted it took an hour and a half to go to Whataburger. So yeah, we've established that it takes an hour and a half to go to Whataburger, and it's only 2:35 right now. So I made way better time going to Whataburger than she did. I'm pretty convinced she went somewhere other than Whataburger. Anyway, hopefully we'll have some dinner together. I don't know how long she fell out and slept for. I know I slept like a fucking rock. That guy had to hurry up and get in the right lane to get past me on the right. Always try to make at least, like, I just did pass somebody on the right, but I made sure there was a lane between me and that person. Okay, to be fair, the guy that's passed me on the right to exit looks like he's trying to exit at 32nd Street, and I am doing 60 and a 65. I just saw a speed limit sign, so. But again, I slowed down my speed to not be passing the other cars that was coming up on me. I've been hitting this guy's videos that drives a Beamer. It's just all kinds of giving these lectures about how lane positioning should be done and how it's done in Europe and how it's not done in the United States. And I largely agree with him. But apparently, based on what a lot of the comments in these videos are, is that people are taught in driver's ed that when there's 3 lanes on a freeway, that the middle lane is the cruising lane. So, and I'm generally kind of down to agree with that, but I do feel if you're not in the right lane, you should be doing something awfully near the speed limit, unless of course you're not trying to be the asshole passing on the right. Wow, there are 2 vehicles pulled over and 2 cop vehicles behind them with lights on. Something going down over there. Yeah, there's definitely a problem with most American drivers like not getting to the right when they're in a slow vehicle on the road. Which of course brings up the question, well, if you're bitching about people passing you on the right, Dan, why were you not in the right lane? And in every instance, I would defend that I was just trying to not be the asshole passing the guy on the left, on the right. And I really did think the speed limit going through the tunnel was 55. Kind of bewildered that it's 65, considering how frequently there are accidents there because so many people have to do a lot of lane changes between when they got on the freeway and where they have to, what lanes they need to be with, either entering the stack or the mini stack. Oh my lord, indigestion is just starting to hit me right now. It's been quite a while since the Del Taco. Anyway, hopefully Priscilla and I have a really good conversation when I get in there over dinner, and we can maybe better define some boundaries and expectations, particularly what I expect of her while she's still coming and going in my apartment, which is not her apartment. And I do intend to stay up all night and work on cleaning my apartment and work on cleaning my kitchen, because I'm very unhappy about the state of my kitchen right now. Anyway, I hope you've been able to follow all this. Sorry, my brain tends to be going in like 6 different directions at once, so I know it can be hard to follow, especially if you're someone that's new to my channel, but that's just how my mind is. For those who haven't heard, that are new to the channel, because I see the viewership is starting to really go up, I am severely mentally ill. I still actually receive some benefits for having schizoaffective disorder. So when I'm talking about voices in my head, like that's kind of what I'm talking about. Schizoaffective disorder, also bipolar disorder. And while I've never been properly diagnosed for it, my daughter has sent me a bunch of information over the last couple of years that has me absolutely convinced that I meet the qualifications for high functioning autism. So yeah, I gotta. And I'm a Vincent, so my IQ is definitely not whatever's going on in my brain. I definitely understand it's not normal. I'm typically thinking about 5 or 6 different things simultaneously, and then when I'm doing this monologue, it's just kind of letting my inner monologue out. It's going in 6 different directions at once, always. So if it's hard for you to follow, I'm sorry, but welcome to my world. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm almost home. Thanks for coming with me on the drive, and as always, like and subscribe. There will be more videos later.